United States President Joe Biden has spoken to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and discussed developments in Gaza and the surrounding region. According to the White House, Joe Biden has welcomed the first two convoys of humanitarian assistance, and the two leaders affirmed that there will now be a continued flow of this critical assistance into Gaza. In a statement, the White House said that Biden expressed appreciation for Israel's support in helping to accommodate the release of two American hostages. The two leaders also affirmed that there will now be continued flow. Sanjeev Srivastav continues to be with us. Sanjeev, Joe Biden and Netanyahu further holding talks. What do you make of this latest discussion that took place between the two leaders?
I think, Uday, President Biden is constantly in touch with the Netanyahu administration, and the entire Biden administration is closely collaborating with the Netanyahu administration in their war against terrorism. And the United States of America is solidly behind Israel in their war against terrorism. But at the same time, it is also United States of American President Joe Biden has made it clear time and again, even during that visit, that the civilian casualties must be minimized. And all sorts of caution and care must be taken so that no further civilian casualties or collateral damages are done. And I think the statement which has come out from the White House with regard to this latest, talks between President Biden and Prime Minister Netanyahu clearly, says that the focus is to ensure to minimize the civilian casualty, and also the hostage crisis, which is there. A lot of, still only two, hostages have been released thus far, and a lot of other hostages, about 200 hostages are there in the captivity of Hamas. So I think releasing those hostages will be another key priority of the United States of America. But certainly, having said that, it is quite clear that United States of America is very much with Israel in their war against terrorism, and that war must be fought and won. That is for sure. Hamas must be eliminated. That is for sure. But how to do that? This process could be a complex process. It could be a long-drawn process, and a lot of caution and care will have to be taken by the Israeli side when they are going ahead and planning for any such ground operation. Civilian casualties must be minimized, collateral damages must be minimized, and that is another very important focus. Also, at the same time, Uday, I would like to say that when Israel is going ahead and planning ahead with the next phase of their operation against terrorism, they will have to keep in mind the regional developments and the various kind of actors and non-state actors, those who are trying to create a very, very negative image and a fake narrative about this entire situation. I think that will have to be taken care in mind, and Israel will have to see that this war against terrorism, this war against Hamas, does not get escalated into a regional conflict. So that is United States of America is also attempting to ensure, and that is why President Biden or entire Biden administration is very closely in touch with the various Arab leaders, particularly the Egypt and Jordan and many other important players in that region. And obviously, they are keeping a very close watch on what Iran is doing, what Hezbollah is doing, and what other countries, wherever the Turkey has, wherever this Hamas had links, such as Qatar and Turkey. So I think the entire situation, regional situation, will have to be kept in mind while planning ahead with the next phase of operation by Israeli Defense Forces.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.